Alright, howdy y'all. Welcome back to my second democracy playthrough. I think we left off with me spending some more on waste collection. We don't really have much political capital to do much this turn, so I'm just going to go to next and see what happens during that round. So I think my next goal, if I have enough political capital, is to enact a carbon tax or a carbon fee, which of course is one of Andrew Yang's big policy proposals. So if I could do that, it would be really good, although I think in this game it makes everybody upset. I could be wrong. So it's a dangerous game because I could just lose re-election entirely if everybody hates me. I'm going to allow homeschooling because I don't think he would ban it. He might not be a fan of it, but I don't think he would ban it. That's good. No more homelessness. 3% in the polls, still not very good. So let's see. I don't have a carbon tax here yet. It looks like I have a car tax. Yeah, car tax. How much is this? Okay. Let's go to my policies and see if I can enact a carbon tax. It might be too much political capital. Yeah, it is. I knew it was really expensive. So it looks like it's 39 political capital, and I only have 34. Also, nobody likes it, so it's going to be dangerous, but I have to do it because I'm trying to roleplay here. So we'll see what happens. All right. So again, let's try to figure out the crime issue. It's really important in this game that you get crime under control as quick as possible. Racial tension, that's a big one. Because we have so much immigration right now, and we don't really have any. Let's see, what can I do with citizenship tests? This will not make liberals happy, but it does significantly help lower racial tension. And, it's not necessarily something that Yang is against. He hasn't specifically said he would be against citizenship tests. He's actually for some border control, so, it's not too far-fetched. And then I'm going to do one more thing. This turn, I'm going to enact an alcohol tax. And the only reason I'm doing this is because in this game, you always start off with alcohol abuse. I don't know why. It's really kind of stupid, honestly. But you always start off with this, and the only possible way to combat it is to first change the alcohol law to be at least 21 years of age or older, and then to enact a tax. That's the only way to do it. There's no other way. Maybe there's a mod out there to fix it, but I do not have it. So let's see how much the alcohol tax is. Of course. Of course, I can't afford it. All right, let's just go to the next turn then so I can afford one of those. Street gangs are at an end. That's very, very good. As you can see, my health is going up. Unemployment's going up too. I'm not really sure why, but crime is going down. That's the important one. This will affect everyone, and as long as crime can go all the way down, I'm not guaranteed re-election, but it'll definitely help. You can see I doubled my percentage in the polls from 3% to 6% as well. So that's good. Everyone's going up. They like me more. I might get rid of the tobacco tax so that I can make people happy, but we'll see. All right, what was I going to do? Alcohol tax, yes. That will raise poverty levels. Again, not really sure why. I forget where it is. There. Oh, it's all at the top. Interesting. You can make a lot of money actually with this tax too. So the poor don't like it. Poverty goes up. Equality goes down, and then alcohol consumption goes down significantly. So I'm going to do it at 40%. And I'm going to go to the next because what I'm going to do in the next turn or two, hopefully, is enact a universal basic income or a freedom dividend. But it costs a lot in this game. I think it's like 50 political capital, so hopefully I can have it in the next turn or two. Oh no. Well, that's not good. I don't know why that is. Doesn't really. Usually there's like an effect underneath of the spike on the graph that shows you why it spiked. but it doesn't really say why. So maybe because of the citizenship tests, I'm not really sure. Well, I'll have to figure that out. Uh, all right. Well, let's see if I can do that. Basic income or freedom dividend. So here it's called the citizens dividend, but it costs 60 political capital. I will pretty much never be able to afford that. That is ridiculous. So instead, what I'm going to do is find the other one that's kind of like it. It's not called that, it's called something else, but it's the same concept. I think it's either a negative income tax or something along those lines. So the earned income tax credit. Maybe that's it? Oh, there's two of them. I don't know which one's better. And there's a negative income tax too. All right, well, let's see. That's cost 8 to enact, and it could cost up to $276 billion. This one is a lot cheaper, and this one is very expensive and costs a lot to enact. We're going to do the earned income tax credit, and that is going to kind of work as our basic income in this game, just because the actual citizens dividend is just really expensive. So we're never going to be able to afford it. So we're going to do the earned income tax credit instead. You can see it drastically lowers poverty and increases the earnings of the poor and makes them happy, increases equality, decreases socialism, which is, a socialism membership too, which is good. Unemployment also goes down significantly. So I'm going to raise this pretty much all the way. Yeah, that's going to make people happy as well. I think also I'm going to cancel the tobacco tax just so it makes people happy because I'd like to get reelected, preferably. I think that's all I have time for today, so I hope you enjoyed my second episode. Again, if you'd like to see me enact any specific policies or change anything, then just let me know in the comments. And I, hope to hear from you guys soon. Thanks again for watching. I really appreciate it. Also,